You've no doubt heard about the writer's strike that's been going on for the last year. I'll admit, I haven't really been keeping up to date with it. I just know it's affected TV series and movies from releasing when they wanted to, but now it's also affecting Gacha games. Epic 7, Arknights, and Hoyoverse games are going to be affected in the strike. This is amidst the drama that was going on over the last couple months concerning Formosa Group and them not paying their English voice actors. This is only going to make things worse for Formosa, for Hoyo, for the voice actors. So there was an article posted on r/games. There was a link to the SAG-AFTRA. I don't know how you pronounce this. If you say SAG-AFTRA or it's pronounced SAG-AFTRA, I have no fucking idea. In the article posted, there were a lot of game studios that were listed that were going to suffer directly as a result of this. Activision Productions Inc., Disney Character Voices Inc., Electronic Arts Productions Inc., Epic Games Inc., Insomniac Games Inc., Take-Two Productions Inc., Warner Brothers Inc. Now, I didn't see Hoyo here, so we're gonna go ahead. No, actually, I see it down here. Formosa Interactive, which is Hoyoverse. Very interesting to see what Hoyoverse does here. 2 months ago, it was revealed that Formosa was not paying their voice actors dubbing Genshin Impact despite taking Hoyo's money, and Hoyo was not happy. They stated, "Meanwhile, we're also seeking alternative solutions, and we will keep you posted on further developments." With a strike on the horizon now, I wonder if Hoyoverse is really going to twist Formosa's arm here or even completely drop Formosa. They already used Studio Rocket sound for Honkai Star Rail, so it would not surprise Hoyo. So yeah, here's, I know the title here is, they're alluding to Hoyoverse games, when the reality is, it is a Hoyo game, not all. A title like this would encompass Honkai Impact, would encompass Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero and any other Hoyo games that are on the immediate horizon, when the reality is only Formosa is going to be affected, which means only Genshin Impact will be affected, not Honkai Impact, not Honkai Star Rail. I think there's actually a comment here that further clarifies this. The only Gacha games that are affected are Epic 7, Cookie Run Kingdom, and Genshin Impact. So I think Arknight's English dub will not be impacted because English dub is done by Side UK, which is a UK-based voice acting studio that have branches internationally. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but the Arknight dub, the English voice actors, like, I know a lot of you guys don't use the English dubbing, but I do, and a lot of the voices are either British or British voice actors making American or Italian accents. And don't get me wrong, the majority of them actually sound really good, but I was actually wondering how Arknights would be affected when this, I feel like this is an American issue, right? The writer's strike. So Genshin Impact's dub is done by Formosa Studios. It's very likely we might not get English voice acting for newer characters in these games for a while if the voice actors go on strike, unless the developer publisher decides to cheap out with AI voice acting. Please God, no. The last thing we need is to reduce the quality in Genshin Impact by putting AI voices into it. Before we go any further into this video though, I want to take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon who allow for me to continue to do videos like this every single day. Man, that actually sounds bad, because if this is true, if this is correct, then that really does mean future Genshin Impact characters might not have any English dub. That would, oh man, I can only imagine the drama that would ensue as a direct result of that. Ooh. So I guess the Arknights in the title is a little bit misleading, unless of course there are Arknight voice actors that live in the United States and the studio in the UK outsources to them. They might go on strike, and that means they might not continue to dub the character roles that they do, which might directly affect Arknights. I don't think that's the case, but it's definitely possible, and therefore this, I feel like, is a little bit misleading, a little bit disingenuous to claim, but at the same time it is definitely plausible. So I don't think it's incorrect to state this. I didn't actually know there was an English dub in Epic 7 though, so color me impressed. Now, I'm all for writers, voice actors, talent getting paid more. By all means, these studios make billions of dollars. get your pay raises. You guys honestly really truly do deserve it, but at the same time, I also don't like the idea of not having voiced characters in games like Genshin Impact in the future. So I mean, I'm pro giving actors what they're worth, but at the same time, I don't want the games that I enjoy to suffer as a direct result of that. If none of this is of interest to you though, then absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. That might be of more interest to you.